Do you guys see it? Because I don't think me and Kron see it. I'm not seeing it. Hello everyone, Scoop Fish and Kron here. No need to check your TV sets because this is Alcohol Vision. Kron and I are drunk and we're ready to go ahead and go out and do some drunken flying. Don't do this at home. I do not condone drunken flying. It's not okay. But we drank some beer in game, and that is why we are all funky. It's been a while since we went and drank this stuff, and I wonder what it's doing to our stats right now. Yeah, I remember that it drains stamina pretty bad. Which doesn't matter because we're on our flyers and it's not like they drank the beer. But Kron and I are going to go ahead and take you guys out, as the title says, and get explorer notes, because there's a bunch of them that are pretty easy to get to if you know where they're at, much less at the top of about every hill. And we have griffins now. So you guys can't see them very well. Got about 50 seconds before you can see him well. I feel kind of bad because it is so blurry. But this is Griff. Sorry, Griff. You're blurry. This is Griff. This is my 261 Griffin that I ended up getting. And Kron's Deku, which Deku was a 243, was it? I think that's what it was. It's 243. I'm all bubbly.
There, yeah.
I can't remember. I'm too bubbly. Something like that. So they are both really high level griffins, and Griff is just my griffin for over here. I actually have two more for you guys to meet, but we'll talk about that later. So right now, seeing as the alcohol is about up and we can see again. There we go. We can see again. Look at them in all their glory. Beautiful. I actually really like the way that the light is hitting Deku. Looks so good. We're going to go out and get some explorer notes on these guys. So let's go, Kron. So the sweet thing about griffins, as you guys know, is the dive. And you can get across the map super fast with that. Now, first explorer note I can think to get that I've been avoiding for a long time is right up here. Up at Titana Hill. Whoa! I bounced off the ground. A little too far of a dive. Oh man, that alcohol has got me going. I'm like just drained right now. I'm like, so stammed out. Don't drunken fly, everybody. Can I even walk over? Oh, I'm lagging hard. There we go. Alright, where you at, Kron? Are you up here? Did you make it yet?
I had a few things I had to do real quick on my settings, but I'm just about there.
Oh, there you are. That wasn't long at all. You pretty much could have said, yep, here I come. Alright. Now for this one. Alright. I'm wondering if it's Explorer Note or a Dino Dossier. It is an Explorer Note. And guess what? It's in cursive. You know what, though? You guys, I have been so freaking stupid this entire time. I didn't realize until I edited the video in which we had the Latin Explorer Note, and Kron told me to use subtitles, that there is subtitles for cursive. So it is already on, actually. I wonder if that's because I clicked it on last time. I can read it to you guys much more efficiently. So here we go. I have always tried to maintain a strict neutrality when it comes to tribal matters. But then again, I have never had an offer this tempting from someone as respectable as Mr. Nerva. Not only has he offered to provide me with test subjects, but he has also expressed a mutual interest in investigating the obelisk. All he asks of me is that I provide him with reliable counsel. I would trust few tribes to be able to make good on such promises, but Mr. Nerva's new legion is perhaps the most powerful tribe on the island. Indeed, if they maintain their current trajectory, they may be the only powerful tribe on the island. His offer is worth considering at the very least. Huh. Okay, so this actually has to do with some other tribes that have been on the island. We've heard some stuff from like some of the main people when it comes to the island. But this is the first we've really heard of other tribes being on the island, so that is pretty freaking cool. I'm so excited to see what else we find out tonight. So let's go ahead and get our flight on. Come on, Griff. Alright, where should the next one be, you think? I think there might be one down in these woods here next to Yakabes. I could be wrong, but I believe I've seen ruins down here before. Why has it gotta be all rainy and dark? I guess it's not too dark, but... Oh, yep, when we get in the woods it sure is. I don't see anything. Could have sworn I seen some ruins in here, though. Because there's kind of a trail. Maybe
Down
not.
off the cliff.
Down off
I
the
lost
cliff?
track of you.
Did you see some? You found some? Am I too
No,
far
I'm asking
down?
where you're at. Well, I lost track of you a while ago.
Oh, my bad. I'm right here. I see ya. I don't see any in there anyway, so... I should probably go ahead and
Okay,
go on
I gotta
to...
relog because it's being screwy. I'm in rocks and stuff.
Oh, shit. Alright, hang on, guys. We'll be right back. Okay, we are relogged. I think I lost Kron. And
I'm
Kronbon...
searching the woods.
Okay, he's searching right now. Try to save us some time. I see some trees going down. Kronbon has gone ahead and actually looked up a lot of the Explorer notes. I was just going to go ahead and go across the mountaintops and ones I might have seen with you guys. But I would have missed some because we already missed some. And down here in the woods somewhere where Kron is at, there is one. So I got to go ahead and look for Kron here. See if I can't find his gamer tag. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew I seen Explorer or ruins down here or something. Sweet. Little cockeyed treasure chest for you guys. Explorer note? Question mark. The latest Broth of Enlightenment trials have concluded, and as expected, I am disappointed in the results. Though the primates I tested it on showed an increased aptitude for learning, I do not believe any of them have truly ascended to a higher level of intelligence. Well, bugger the little blighters, I say. My assistants have almost finished preparing my supplies for my next expedition, and I have drafted a letter to send to the Iron Brotherhood ahead of my departure. Soon enough, I'll have forgotten all about them. Pardon the interruption. It seems that I have a guest. Now, just what is Mr. Nerva doing here? I suppose I'll find out. Okay, so that's kind of connected to that same dude and his tribe, I believe. Is Iron Brotherhood Mr. Nerva's tribe? I don't think it said in the last one.
Yeah. This is note prior to the one we read last. This is note
It seems like
21. Last one was note 22.
Yeah, it seems like it
That's
makes
one thing you got to
sense
keep
like that.
track of when you're reading it, so you'll have an idea of what order you're reading them in.
Oi.
The one thing I want to point out, because it does make a little bit of difference on this note in the perception of it, is you said, I'll have forgotten all about them. It actually reads, I'll have forgotten all about the ... and then pardon the interruption.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Sometimes I read a little bit too quickly because I'm trying to keep that good flow going on. Better than my cursive. Gotta say that.
Oh, it's fine. Either way, it's relevant, but the perception on that one changes slightly because of
Right, right. Don't want to take things too out of context. Alright, so do you know where the next one is? Is it too far? I mean, nothing's too far when you're on a griffin, right? You still
Yeah,
reading
just
her?
give me a second.
Wait. Gotta say, you guys, I really, really, really love the Griffin. But the only thing is, they have a very small size of grab as far as like a weight class. They almost seem like they only have a Pteranodon grab, and that's kind of sad. because these guys would replace the shit. I guess it makes sense. They would replace the shit out of RGs if they had the RG grab. So it keeps RGs more relevant to not have Griffins capable of grabbing what they can. But I think they would be plenty capable of it, considering their size. Is there another one in here you're looking for? I think you said certain edge of the island. Look like you hit a rock. Did you try to fly under, being all crafty?
No, I wanted to land here, but I'm stuck on this turtle right now.
Fucking turtle? I see.
Look to your left.
I see. Yep. I didn't catch it at first. Let me own it. A Helena note. I never thought this island was normal, exactly. I mean, there are giant obelisks floating in the sky for Pete's sake. I read that a little weird. Not to mention that cave I found, which hit a platform similar to those found at the base of said obelisks. Well, similar except for those oddly shaped holes that were carved in its podium. I guess I just didn't care about all that, so long as I had my beautiful, unique, and untainted ecosystem to study. I was happy. But now, no, I shouldn't write it off just yet. Not before I arrived at Rockwell's. There's still a chance that my data is off, that I missed something obvious. I won't give up on my paradise just yet. Okay, so she looks like she has a different kind of mindset going about the Ark and the creatures on it and the ecosystem rather than Rockwell. Like, her study of it seems to be a little more of curious than playing God. That's how I feel so far. Can't say anything yet, but I mean, we've read a few of these so far before doing today's as well. Very interesting. I'm wondering what all we're going to piece together today. For sure. Alrighty, Navigator. On you. That lag, though. Kron knows where to go. Oh. You slowed down. It's easy to lose each other on Griffins. That's one thing that we've been learning. Because if you're doing dives together, like, your view of each other just gets lost, and sometimes you turn a little bit more than the other person, or whatever. Maybe you got a little less weight than them, so you get ahead of them. But, all in all, Griffins are entirely fun. The way they fly is so freaking amazing. Oh, I landed.
It shows somewhere around this area.
Ooh, a text echo. What level are you? 43. That's not worth anything. Somewhere around this area, huh? I've never noticed one up here. Do you guys see it? Because I don't think me and Kron see it. I'm not seeing it. We might have to abandon this one. I don't know. Maybe it's down the side of the cliff here and we don't notice it? Maybe that's why we're not seeing it. Oh, you know what? I think I've gotten one down over here that is kind of buried. Over here to the left. If I remember right, there's one over here down in the dirt. Oh, I can't see. Maybe, maybe not. Trees, get out the way. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know, Kron. I don't know.
Behind you.
Oh, I see ya. I see ya. Down over here. It's gonna feel really stupid if this is one I've gotten. I think it is too.
You can always look at your list and find the number that it is.
Well, I'll have read it on it. Yep, I've gotten this one. I read this one while I was looking for the Caprasuchus, I believe, you guys. So if you guys want to go ahead and read that one, I will go ahead and link the Caprasuchus video in the description for you, because this is Rockwell record number 15. No need to repeat. Starting to get a feel for how to try to keep track of you with this. I gotta go above you if I'm running faster. Alright. Now I kinda lost you.
Oh, I'm down. I went right down into the trees.
Oh, okay, that's why. That's why.
Gotta start clearing because they're
Somewhere right in
two
here.
are right here on the hill, close to one another. Oh, here it is.
You found it. You found it. Looks like it wasn't too far off, actually. Oh, sweet. Alrighty. Next explorer note. Oh no, there's a Pego. Kron's got it.
I just took my spyglass.
Son bitch. Did you get that fucker?
No idea where he went.
Fucking Pegos. Oh.
And I just crashed.
Oh, okay. Rockwell record number 19. I'll read this to you guys in just a second. Okay, Kron is back. The Pego is gone. And we are reading number 19. I am perplexed. Even with an expanded number of test subjects, I just cannot find the passion that I once had for my research. I truly thought that my recent adventure had lit a fire in my belly. But I... There's a fire! I can't help it. I'm sorry, fairy tale. But I constantly find myself losing focus, confound it all. Perhaps said adventure itself is the problem. Thinking about it, I am always eager to discuss the obelisks and the artifacts I found with my assistants, even when I am not in the mood for research. There is a certain allure to them that I cannot describe, something that causes my thoughts to drift in their direction, like the pull of a strong tide. But it could simply be a passing fancy. I must give myself more time. Huh. So he's very obsessed with the obelisks. Everything we read, he's always obsessed with them obelisks and what power they hold and stuff like that. Interesting.
I forgot I had a GPS.
Dude, you don't have to feel bad. You know I forget that shit constantly. Always forget I have a GPS. I hear noises. Oh, there you are. You're right underneath me. There's another one in here?
Right here.
Oh, well, now you're on top of it, man. Well, I guess I was sitting on top of it damn near too, huh? And this one is in a vase, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I figured it'd be a Latin one. Last one was. That was in one of these too. It seems that some of our neighbors have grown wary of our raiding today. Today I received an envoy from the Golden Arrows who proposed a lucrative trade agreement between our two tribes, with the caveat that we never encroach on the territory or convoys of the Golden Arrows or any of their allies. I have no interest in trade agreements, but I do know how to seize an opportunity. So instead of accepting right away, I propose that we ratify the agreement with his tribe's leaders on a neutral site. I have planned long enough. It is time for the new legion to resume its march. Gaius Marcellus Nerva Victoria per disciplinam? I'm not very good at my Latin because I think that's straight Latin right there, period. But, okay, so this is a different guy. One of the other tribes. By the looks of
Nerva,
it.
that's the person that Rockwell was working
Oh,
with.
yeah, that's that big tribe. That's the Alpha tribe. By the sounds of it, it's the Alpha tribe. It's definitely a big tribe on the server. Well, on the island itself, the map. Oh, quit your moaning, guys. You're both fed. I don't even want to hear it. Griffins moan a little bit here and there.
This.
Oh, up in these trees? I kind of lost you. It looks like you dived down.
I'm up in the clearing at the moment.
Oh! Okay, there's one right up on top of this hill, Kron.
Yeah, that's where I was heading.
Oh, okay, cool. That's where I was pretty much planning on doing most of our video was. Like, we've hit a bunch more than I expected already. I don't know how many we're going to fit in here, because I was just going to hit the tops of hills. Alright. The wondrous properties...
Really, no, Rockwell too.
Yeah, another one. Well, another Rockwell. The wondrous properties of the flora on this island will never cease to amaze me. If I'd told my colleagues in London that I could create a concoction capable of erasing someone's memories, I'd be laughed out of the room and never invited to tea again. Yet, here it sits, my mind wipe tonic. As usual, I've had tribal leaders groveling at the gates of Rockwell Manor just for the tiniest, I don't know why I read that weird, tiniest of samples, and for the recipe. Oh, the bounties I've been offered. I'm not interested in their riches, though. I have their protection, supplies from my studies, and all of the time in the world. What more could I ask for? Rockwell's got this mad scientist vibe going on, I gotta say. Like, he's just very, very obsessed with his work. But so is the other chick. It just seems a little more innocent.
Well, he seems more obsessed with the
experimentation,
the
and
running
stuff like
of the world and the experimentation that he can do with it, where she's more interested in what's going on and
how the ecosystems interact.
How is all of this stuff actually happening?
Right.
Why is there all these ecosystems coexisting when they shouldn't be able to?
Very good analysis, Kron, I must say.
One should be just down over here.
Oh, I see it over here to the left. Well, I hopped right onto that one. I was ever so glad to see Miss Walker again. My assistants are clever in their own right, but dear Helena is still the only person that I feel comfortable driving into my deeper theories with. I fear that I may have kept her from getting a word in edgewise, though. Once I got going on the obelisk, why, I just couldn't contain my enthusiasm. My word, I really have become quite enamored with the subject. Haven't I? Well, that settles it. After this next set of trials, I shall go check on the Iron Brotherhood's progress. Perhaps I can convince Miss Walker to join me. We could make a real scientific expedition out of it. Man, him and them obelisks, for sure. But the two of them together, I feel like they make a hell of a team. I must say.
Yeah. Next, let's go over here. Let's see.
Oh, it's so bright. Me and my smack in the ground all the time. And I lost you. There you are, there you are. Oh, oh, there you are. Okay, thought I lost you. Oh, another hilltop one here probably. No, not even. There's gotta be one in here, right? By the looks of your stoppage.
77, 4, 16, 4. So yeah, rate 70, 16. Wrong direction.
Follow the Kron Bond. You ain't eating shit. Guess herbivores out of this.
Gear it off on the one left. 1, 2, back to 16, 4.
It's alright. Killed some shrikes. They were in
There
our
it is.
way. Hey, let me up, Griff. Another Latin one. You know it. News of my rather definitive response to the Arrow's proposal has spread quickly, but few seem keen to act on it. Who can blame them? Without their leaders, the Arrows quickly folded, and the new legion grew significantly in power practically overnight. The other tribes only managed to interrupt their cowering long enough to send another envoy, a man named Edmund Rockwell. Given the results of the last one I received, I almost didn't believe it, but apparently this man is special. The other tribes seem to respect him as a neutral party and expert on the island. We shall see. And that's the guy's name with Nerva and yada yada. So, these ones, when we get the Latin ones, seem to be from him and that tribe. Ooh, flowers. Nothing special. I've been playing on Ragnarok a little too much. Oh, it wasn't those ones. Still nothing special. Whatever.
Disappointed you didn't get your rare flowers or your...
You know I want them rare flowers, because if I see a 270 Listro, I'm taming that bitch. I love my Listros.
I'm going to toss a few items into your griff.
You may do so, my friend. I know
Not
that
much.
I'm lighter than you. Probably up on this hill here.
73, 8 right below me.
So there's probably another one even. Damn. Lots of them I would have missed.
No, I'm not seeing one on the hill there.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
Dilo's killing
Oh, there it is. I
a
see
dodo
it right
here,
there.
so might as well.
Nice turtle.
That blue one behind me, yeah.
All right. Walker had told us to expect some kind of monster after activating the obelisk, but I never imagined that we would battle one of Ceres' dragons? No, that's not right. It was too colossal and wild for even a god Charlotte. I doubt Diana herself could control it, and yet the new legion felled it. It cost the lives of many men and even more beasts, but it was worth the sacrifice, according to Walker. The third key we acquired may allow me to open this cave she speaks of. Then the power of the obelisk and this very island will be mine to command. Ooh, we're getting a little deeper now. They're starting to talk about boss fights and getting through with loot and, by the sounds of it, the tech cave.
Yep.
Fucking right. That's cool. Starting to actually get into some nitty gritty of it right now. I'm liking it. I am liking it.
Alright. Next is 6924. 524. So it's right below me. Nine, 24.
Where you at?
24. 8, 69. 5. There.
Oh, I tagged something.
Cleared the area around it while looking for it, not even seeing
Oh, that's hardly any ruins. Okay. After many days of scouring the island upon Archimedes, and many more fruitless conversations with the witless, savage sods that seem to make up most of this island's population, I have finally found the spelunkers I need. A tribe to the northwest called the Iron Brotherhood has apparently found 3 artifacts themselves, and it's clear that said relics share an origin with my own. In exchange for my artifact, the Brotherhood agreed to report any findings to me straight away as they continue their search. What stupendously good fortune! Now I can return to my alchemical studies with renewed vigor while they crawl through the island's caverns in my stead. Brilliant. Okay, so I can see how they're starting to get a mutual benefit off of each other here. Very interesting to see how an alpha tribe would be taking advantage of Rockwell's knowledge and studies. Much less Rockwell would be taking advantage of an alpha tribe being capable of gathering all the things that are much harder to get if you're on your own or a smaller tribe.
And he definitely does seem to be fully taking advantage of them.
Yeah, well, he's smart. Seems very, very smart. Damn Rain.
Next is going to be in the Redwoods.
Woo woo.
64, 5, 34, 1. 4, 1.
Right up in our shit. Oh, this is probably the one we already got. This is the one that we accidentally got already, I bet.
I actually didn't grab it.
Oh, right up. It's up here? I didn't grab it either.
You grabbed it when you walked past it, I think.
You sure? I could have sworn it was the other one up by the other side of my stuff here. Yeah, no, I don't have it yet. Having readily available subjects has helped my experiments tremendously. Even if their numbers dwindled over time, not only was I able to curb the side effects of my Freya curry's endothermic properties, but I managed to bring out an additional benefit of the mixture. Now it also lowers the subject's metabolism, letting them go longer without needing food. Marvelous. I hadn't even considered that as a possibility. Why, with all I've learned from these experiments, I imagined that I could reverse the effects of the curry and create a concoction to aid survival in extreme heat as well. I must find more volunteers. Phosphate. Post haste. Phosphate. What the fuck? I was doing so good. Yeah, he's definitely testing on everybody and taking advantage of the survivors. Oh!
Move.
Did you punch me? Did I punch you?
Yes, I did.
Alright, so I can tell you the one up over here
That's
I already
one.
have.
Over where?
Up over here. It might be a dino dossier anyway. I'm pretty sure there's one that was up over here by my stuff. If you wanted to get it.
Oh, that? Yeah, that's a dossier.
Oh, okay. We ain't concerned then.
I only have the notes lit up.
Good, good. That's why you're the navigator.
Next one is north. North. The fuck?
Note, north. Combine the two, you get north.
57, 9, 32. 32.
Damn fuck. Whoo! Scylla fucking hit me on the way across. He didn't take me off my griff, but he hit me. Fucking cocksucker.
Damn. Right here.
Oh, okay. It wasn't rendering for me. Couldn't see for shit. Oh, another Latin. After taking the painted shark's last foothold on the mainland, this war was turned into one of attrition. While I construct a proper fleet, the shark's resources will continue to dwindle and my flyers will continue to harass their main compound. When we finally stage our invasion, their spirits will be broken and their storehouse empty. In the meantime, I've been investigating this island's potential for naval warfare. Some sea creatures can carry a small ballista platform on their back, making them a curious sort of warship. I'm interested to see how they'll fare. Hopefully, the sharks can offer a skirmish or two before their will breaks completely. Jesus, they're just like toying with them and using them to test and fucking like they're an alpha tribe for sure. Those guys, man.
Definitely warlord.
Wrong button.
Right, little north, northwest. 55 to 27 7.
Oh, right there. I see her. This is a nice little spot. I like this. Land our griffins up here. Nice little chill area. A little bit of lag as I get off. Oh, there it is. Well, this seals it. Just when I thought I'd made some sense of the notes I took while visiting the painted sharks, I spotted the nail in the proverbial coffin. Roos, a whole herd of giant roos, were just hopping about the countryside like they'd always been there. As much as I love roos, they just shouldn't be here. Period. They evolved in Oz and Oz only. OZ. I think that stands for a certain era. I don't actually know. My apologies, guys. Only 60 million years after dinosaurs went extinct among a bevy of other marsupials. If I know any genus, it's this one. and Procoptodon should not exist here. The island isn't an ecosystem, it's a zoo. Ah. But it acts as an ecosystem. You know, anything that's...
That kind of plays back to some stuff you were talking about in your previous season with how all these dinos are in this island and they're not all from the same era.
Not at all. Yeah, exactly. They're from very varying eras. Like, just some people wouldn't even know that the dinosaurs themselves, like, some of them look like they'd be, just fine around each other, but are completely from different eras. Much less these mammals and stuff. Mammals and shit, that was a whole nother era than a lot of the dinosaurs. There wasn't a whole lot of time shared between the mammals and the dinosaurs. So, yeah, they're not wrong. A zoo, huh? Very interesting.
All right.
Next.
6B21 20.4. Right there, I see it already.
I'm getting so much lag, it's having a hard time. Whoa, what? Just a little vessel out here by its own? Do you see ruins here? Oh, there they are. Wow, that was some render issues. Holy crap. This is a bigger set of ruins, too.
I'm standing next to the ruins, and you ask, are there ruins there?
Dude, all I'm seeing is the vessel. That's crazy. Alright, some more Latin for us. The incident with the convoy was no fluke. The writer has returned, and this time we had plenty of warning. Reports of some beast queen joining forces with the sharks reached my ears days before the siege. Her ranks have swelled since the convoy, but there is no doubt it is her. Not only did she help break the sledge, but for the first time in its existence, the new legion is in full retreat. This cannot continue. I will not allow it. I will conquer the sharks, as I will conquer an entire ark. But first, I must destroy this so-called queen. So did they summon the beast queen? I'm wondering what's that, if they like summoned the brood mother or something like that, because you are able to summon them afterward, aren't you?
That was 15?
Yes. Yeah, I believe you're able to summon, if I remember right.
Beast Queen. If I'm thinking correctly, with the image that they're showing there, they're talking about Helena. Because she's the one.
Oh, that would make sense. She's all about the dinos, Beast Queen. So she helped out the smaller tribe. Yeah. Which is weird because Rockwell is helping out that big alpha tribe to use them. The plot thickens. Very interesting.
Next one is 54A, 13A.
Down here somewhere?
Should be.
One down here in this.
54A, 13.
Oh, I think I see it, Kron. Right here. Yep. Another Rockwell. These tribal negotiations give me a headache every time. The Black Thumbs are mad at the Painted Sharks sunk two of their barges, but the Painted Sharks say that the barges were too close to Southern Haven and they were perfectly within their rights to sink them. As per the Southern Isle Accords, typically, neither side is willing to budge. What a bother. I'd just as soon mind wipe the lot of them and return to my studies. Alas, such is the fate of the island's most respected neutral entity. At least the painted sharks brought some fresh fish. Perhaps I'll side with them. Oh, okay, so he's still in between. Though I see him going with the Alpha tribe myself. Just makes more sense.
Well, this is note number 3, so this is early in his
Oh,
stay on
okay,
the
so he's
island.
already...
You gotta
Yeah.
make sure you keep track of that.
I have a hard time, man. That's why you're here, Kron.
Next one is 52-4-14-7. You're below me. Alright, I'm right below you.
Oh, okay, cool. I see you.
Just land down there. There's a Basso dossier right here, but I need to find... It's 52-4-17-4. Oh, it's right off the cliff.
Oh, well, let me grab this. Basilisk, because we're going to get one of them eventually. Alright, let's go ahead and hop down here. Oh, I guess I should grab my bird too, huh? Bird. Kind of bird. Part bird. I see it. Had I let fear rule me and left the Demon King behind, then Helena and I would be dead. Only with his strength were we able to defeat the gigantic ape. His rage cost some of my pack their lives and in the aftermath, but that was the price of victory, the price of hope. The key we were rewarded with matches the one Helena already had. The means the third pillar... That must be a typo. That means the third pillar must lead to a third key. And when combined, what then? It's uncertain, but if each pillar takes us somewhere, then maybe their combined power can take us anywhere. Maybe it can take us home. So, they are brought here just like us, not knowing what the hell is going on and trying to figure it out, and doing it very interestingly so. The demon beast? What's it referring to there?
I'm not sure. That's the first Mayun note we've seen, too.
Oh.
Or at least that I remember seeing.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a different note, isn't it? I haven't seen one of those either that I can think of. So there's another player involved. Very interesting.
You one right over here at 50.5233.
I think that one's a mountaintop one. I know we're getting close to some mountaintop for sure.
5. 20.
Or not.
3.
Down here? What the fuck?
Should be right in the vicinity. 50.5. Little north. 23.3. Little west.
Right there.
Another Mayun.
Yeah.
Or Mayen.
Mayan? I was wise to test the Demon King's hunting skills from atop one of my flying beasts. When he stumbled down a small rock formation, his eyes glowed with that familiar hatred and suddenly he proved deaf to my commands. In time, he calmed down and obeyed me once more, but it was a fearsome thing to witness. I think I will keep him apart from the other beasts. Not only will it keep them safe, but it will calm their nerves. They have been tense since his arrival. I cannot blame them. The Demon King's power could save or doom us. I must use him with extreme care. Ah, it's the Giga.
Is she talking about a Giga?
She's talking about the Giga, yep, because when he fell down the mountain and took damage, my controller batteries are low. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like she's talking about the Giga.
Yeah, reminds me of being rage.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool. Okay. I like how she talks about it. That's interesting. Well, there you have it, everyone. All the survivor notes I'm going to get in before my batteries die. But we do have a much better understanding of what is going on with the story. And now we have a new character involved that we're going to start seeing notes of, too. Because I do not believe that we've seen that Mei Yuin, or however you pronounce her name. I'm really bad with that sort of stuff. I'm horrible with names anyway. But regardless, very, very cool because we have more insight on what's going on. But, like I said, that's all that we've got for this episode. Make sure if you guys are looking forward to seeing my griffins during next episode, my other two griffins, and I might say they have some color to them, that you guys go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, share, you know that YouTube stuff down below if you haven't already. And give me a thumbs up for that whip from Kron because, you know I like the abuse. Alright, I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace!